Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Baby. So the scripture God sent me to is Proverbs 31 and 10. We know this is the Proverbs 31 woman. I'm going to make this message real simple, real quick. God said people are drawn to you, okay? I had noticed that recently this doorbell just been going off randomly going off. And sometimes it's a delivery. Sometimes somebody's actually at the door. Um Sometimes it can be like a dog or a cat. But last time I noticed, it was actually somebody that was over here. They just walked over here and then walked back to do what they do at their house. And I was like, why is this happening? And God sent me to this scripture. And, God spoke and said that this is a situation where people are drawn to you. And it's not always going to be a situation where it's not always going to be men. It can be women too that are drawn to you for friendship. And they're drawn to you because of this, like you have a natural alluring, like, how in the scripture, this is a woman that is so amazing. She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good and not harm all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. That means she's making her clothes. She gets up while it is still night and provides food for her family. She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. This is somebody that is getting attention because she doing things. She making moves. She doing things. She making moves. God is saying for whoever you are, you cannot expect to be making the kind of moves that you are in life, being uplifted the way you are being uplifted in life, regardless of how, and to not stir up some kind of attention. And sometimes it can be, I'm being reminded of how when I was younger, when I would go to the mall with my dad, and I always been a kind of person that I love bright colors. I love really cute outfits. I would put a lot of effort into getting dressed. And people would stare at me and I would be like, why are they staring at me? My daddy would be like, you can't dress in a way where you want people to see you and then get nervous when people stare at you. It's not always a bad thing. So for whoever this is for, just because it's not always a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't mean that somebody is it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Just like I said, it'll be women. Women will be drawn to you, and it's not because they're attracted to you because they want to be your friend or because they just like what you have on or they just like your style. They like your vibe. This is somebody God is saying, like, I just feel like God has just took some glitter and just sprinkled it all over you. Like when you playing the Sims game and you put on a certain outfit and they have like little hearts and sparkles and stuff all around them. That's what you got going on. God say you have a natural sparkle about you. You have a natural shine about you. There's something about you that makes people want to talk about you, want to be around you, want to go out with you, want to have a good time, want to be able to say that you their friend or want to be your friend, want to see what you about, want to see all these things. I'm even being reminded in the last message, and it could actually frustrate some people if you are not a sociable person, you're not a talkative person, because they are trying to figure out what the secret of you is. And when you are not talkative, they can't figure it out. It's like you're alluring. Like I'm being reminded of how the singer of the weekend was when he first came out. He didn't show his face. He didn't want nobody to know who he was. Like I just feel like that's how whoever this is, that's the kind of vibe. Like you're a quiet person. You don't talk to everybody. You're not sociable. You're not the kind of person where you're trying to be up in everybody's face. But at the same time, you have an alluring to you that draws people in, and it causes people to like be wondering about you and to talk about you and to look at you, and they're wondering who are you. They're wondering what you got going on. They want to know. They're curious. And on the bad, side of this, it could cause people to make up rumors about you, make up lies about you because they want to know and they can't find out. For some of you, you may have been invited places and you just didn't go. And because you didn't go, the person that was curious about you didn't get to find out about you. So now they're making up this, they're making up that. They think it's this, they think it's that. But in reality, it don't have nothing to do with any of that. You just in reality, like, I just feel like you may not be a sociable person, but you have this alluring about you. You have this alluring about you. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. She makes coverings for her bed. She is clothed in fine linen and purple. This is somebody like you are showstopper. And yeah, that's the message. Like, God is literally saying there is something, there's a sparkle about you, there's a pizzazz about you, there is like it's something about you that is drawing people to you. And it is causing people to act strange. It's causing people to act weird in your perspective. In their perspective, you're acting strange because you're so interesting, yet you're so quiet and you're very reserved and you're not trying to, it's like you're not all up in nobody's face. You're to yourself. And it's like, to a lot of these, they're weird. It's weird to them. They don't understand it. But that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.